Hi YouTube. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. Yesterday, I helped Doug undo some couplers and redo some other ones, and holding the pipe wrench so he can wrench on the other one. And he pounded the sand point in, and now today he's working on the pipes that go through the house to the other gadgets like the pump and the hot water heater and washer, that type of stuff. So, but he's taken a break, and well, I mean, I've helped him grab things so he didn't have to stop what he was doing and come upstairs, and um, so yeah, and grab stuff. So just waiting to see if he needs some more help in a little while here. And that's not even a definite that I would, but I probably will, because if he asked me and I'd say no, well, it'd be whatever. But there's a lot of reasons for my attitude with that. So anyway, it's a pretty good day all in all. So far, so good. Hope you're well. Yeah, I played some couple of Beatles songs this morning, like the one I Want to Hold Your Hand. That was like the only song I could sing when I was really little, besides like Jesus Loves Me or something. But to be able to sing a part of a rock and roll song when you're tiny that's a fun thing. So hey, cheers everybody. I need to wash my coffee cups. I've got other ones, but they're like real tiny ones and stuff like that, and then china, but this is okay. It was kind of funny last night because Doug's never liked cold coffee, but he sat down to take a break, and it was pretty late. And the other night he had worked like really late, even outside on the truck, because it was like 85 degrees still at 9 o'clock at night, and today it was already 75 degrees or 78 degrees at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be warm today anyway. But yeah, so he sat down and took a sip of his coffee, and it was cold, and he liked it. And he's like, he couldn't imagine these people going in and buying like that cold coffee, like iced cappuccinos, those, paying like $3-4 for something like that. you know, It's like when he was working out in the shop, and if I was around, I'd make him like a coffee mocha on ice and take it out to him. So, but that was with chocolate, and a little milk. So, yeah. But I'm not big on that, but I knew he was. And like, I can tell there's times that he'll be working and not realize he hasn't taken any substance, And I've done that a lot in my life. It's like you like run out of energy and you didn't even realize you did, you know, if you overextend yourself, that type of thing. That can be really hard on you if you do that. So make sure you have the energy you need, you know. Oh, yeah. I'm watching Narcissist Daily, or Narc Daily with Andrew, and he's talking about, let me pop it off here a sec. I'll tell you. Oh, when where the narcissist wants to keep you stuck. And that is true. They do. But luckily I'm a very independent person, and I don't, even if I get set back a little bit from a person's attitude with me or something, it's like, yeah, okay. I always do better listening to my own heart and soul than I do anybody else. So I don't take people's advice like that. I don't take it to heart, you know, like, because you don't know what you're talking about. For me, other people, fine. But, I'm not you and you're not me. So who's to say, right? It's like in my community, I shared how I feel about judgment on other people. And, you know, with this, that they're calling people that act demonic aliens. And no, it's fallen angel. They're demons. I'm not playing games here with other people's souls and all that. Hmm, You know what I'm saying. I'm not going to use profanity just to prove my anger, but I think you get the gist of it. So I'll judge away and I don't give a shit who likes it or not because I'll use my righteousness and stand on it. And if you aren't up to that level, you can just piss off. That's how I feel about that. And God will deal with me. And I'm willing to I will be willing to be judged on the same measure I've judged others, and will be judging those angels. So I have every faith that I'll be doing things the right way, the way my Father taught me in my soul to treat other human beings. So that's how I do it. And I'm not gonna like I wrote there too, if you're not shady, you don't have anything to worry about. You can judge me all you want. Why the hell would I care? You know, we're in hell. You can't judge me here. You can't judge me anywhere. Only God in our own hearts can. It's the ones that don't convict their hearts and stop their misdeeds in their tracks that keep making excuses for those that have to worry about any kind of anger from God or anything like that because they feel like they're doing the right thing or they don't care. So it's the ones that don't care that I'm dealing with. So, yeah. I thought about wearing like a dress shirt or something today, or even my sundress, and I thought, nah, because I still have work to do, and the water's more important, so it's like, yeah. Besides, this is one of like my favorite shirts. It's just so big, I love it. Hangs down to like almost my knees. Seriously, I'll show you. That's a Barb style outfit. Yes, I go out in public like this too. It's like, don't look at me. I'm not for your pleasure. I've always been like that. So, I mean, this isn't nothing. My attitude, it's not ego driven. If, like, Sigmund Freud said, talking about the ego and the id and the self, myself has, confidence in the things that I know I do well, and I'm a confident woman like that. And so it's not ego driven, it's it. This is me. If I was pretending, let's just say, just we'll use fighting for an example. If I was pretending to be a fighter, well, pretty soon it would be pretty evident that I was just pretending, you know? So when people are pretending to be something that they're not, their mask will slip, you know? And you can't pretend your way through life. You're either one thing or the other. I mean, you can be um, silent through all this stuff that's going on in the world and all the evil that surrounds us? Is that going to help anybody else? Like I used the analogy yesterday, if you get hit, to turn the other cheek, do you really think, I mean, self-defense, I'm not talking trying to pulverize somebody, but not to defend yourself? No. If your life's in danger, or other people's lives are in danger, even if you're in danger of a setback, I'm going to tell you why I believe this could be a setback for you, you know? And if you're dragging other people down in your setback, you may have to worry if I'll show up where you are. Because I'm that serious about everything, and I'm not playing whatsoever. This is a real world with real evil in it and real evil people that we are battling, that are older souls that know more about the way things work in this world than most people do, and they're taking advantage of that. And wherever I see it, I will do whatever I can to stop that nonsense. I don't care what it is. I'll try and find a way, or I will find a way, or I will find people to help me make that way a little less painful for the ones that are being inflicted, you know? I just don't tolerate any at all. I got a kick. I didn't go over on two things I'm gonna watch later. I'm going to watch what's his name? JP Spheres. I can't remember his first name, but he's that comedian, Awaken with JP, or you know who I mean, that redhead guy. I'm gonna watch his later. He had something that comedy is dead. Yeah, tell me about it. Um, that's because people are soulless. How could you expect them to laugh if there's nothing in there, you know? So yeah, comedy is dead, and they want it dead. And then I saw 007 had the name of his coffee thing this morning. His live stream was something and Tuesday twattery. And I thought, yeah, well, Monday was pretty twattery too, but yeah, good name for a live stream. Yeah. I have seen either people were pretty good actors, but I thought that they were more comedic or had that streak of funny in them like that. But or they were pretty good actors, you know, and never had that. But it's sad when you see who you thought actually had like laughter and happy in them not really have that, and just they're dark, you know. That's sad shit when you think that they're not and then you find out they are, you know. Oh well. And then they think you're dark? Yeah, right. No, because they know you're not. That's, you know, that's what Doug said too. He's like, they already know you're and understand what you're saying to them. And I said, yeah, I know. But sometimes I'm going to go out of my way to give them a little bit of what they gave, you know. And I won't take great pleasure in it, but I'll take some glee, you know, if I can throw a wrench in anybody's bullshit, I will. So, and I'll do it happily. I'm not playing about that. You know, it's like everybody, oh, you gotta overlook this and overlook that. No, we don't. No, no. Life is like, and I know God did not make his people to just suffer and turn the other cheek. He didn't make us warring, but he wouldn't want anybody to hurt us either. So there's things that are written that, I mean, these are myths and fables and stories, and a lot of people take it literal when it's a spiritual thing, and they just keep insisting on that physical sense of the whole thing. It's like, yeah, okay, just keep pushing that. If you believe you're a spirit inside there, but you keep pushing the physical, then your faith is bullshit. Because it's do what they will is the whole the law, like the rest of witches. No, it's not like that. And you can believe me that stable-minded people have that part of their selves, their whole. They got it all together like that. And they know these things. They were probably born knowing them things. You know. That's why I enjoy intelligent minds that would actually even go into that as a profession, you know? It's like, yeah, you want to dive deep, or do you just want to sit there like a simpleton, you know? A simpleton of, you can fill in the blank there, you know? Or people that do dive deep and then take what they've learned to use it against other people, you know, to make money. It's all about money for people. It is. You know what it's all about for me? Helping get the pipes in the ground today to get our water. That's what it's all about for me today. And talking to my loved ones out here, you know. But to make money, hey, if it was a bonus somewhere down the line, God will take care of me. But to take extra measures or to try and make something so elaborate that it's an actual show, well, I guess people are what they show us, you know. So, but I'm going to touch on something that um, from Robin's Hood. If you're listening, I don't know if you watched A Call for an Uprising, used to be his channel, or An Eye for a whatever, and I shared these things in my community about the band U2, and the rhythm of most music is demonic, and we all know that too. But to hear it in repetition isn't something I would recommend for anybody. And frame by frame and matching it up with your live walking videos, I get the gist. What you're not getting the gist of, and what angered me, is everybody has these things before them in their life from either our Father, His Spirit, or Satan on this plane of existence, or what demonic people had put into play for themselves ahead of time. But nobody in that respect is any more special than anybody else, because we all get our gifts and our strengths from somewhere. So I can see Doug's back at work. I'll let you go and leave it on that note for now, because, yeah, take care, everybody. I might be back. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Hi from Doug. Hi, he says he's tired. If he needs some help, I gotta be available. Peace, everyone.